Jeff Lynne, of course, forged the ELO, stamped his complete musical authority over the whole proceedings, and he's a great, innovative and creative artist.
The move was really disintegrating, and we knew it, especially when Carl left. And Roy did bring his friend Jeff Lynne in from the Idol race, but with the sole intention of starting a new band. Jeff Lynne was not interested in being in the move. He was very ambitious as well, incredibly talented, and he wanted to work with Roy more than anything else, and that's when they came up with this idea of Electric Light Orchestra.
He got plugged into the idea that he could actually do this. He had a belief that he could actually do this. I mean, I used to write songs, but I didn't quite have the same level of belief in it that he did. And he really went for it. You know, he worked real hard at it.
We're in a weird position because we got an album out with it. The first ELO album was released, but at the same time we got a massive hit with California Man.
So I don't care if the legs start again, I'm a California man.
It was a lovely way to finish, though. You know, we had the Move's track record was very good. We released 12 singles and had 2 flops, and the other 10 were hits. And the last one was California Man, which was a massive hit and a great song actually. So it was good to finish on a high. And then the next hit single was a 10538 Overture, which Jeff wrote, and that was ELO's debut hit. The Move actually our manager Tony Secunda made a huge mistake in the about 68.
Tony Secunda was a very successful manager. Prior to the Move, he'd had the Moody Blues, and he was involved with Procol Harum, White a Shade of Pale.
The Move should have gone to America and should have made albums, and I think would have done very well, but we took the wrong direction. And I think with ELO we were very aware of that. El Dorado was a gold album in America, didn't do anything in Britain, but that was so. I've still got the first gold album was such a it was the best one of all, really, having that first gold album, and we ELO, although we had loads of hit singles as well, but yeah, a new ELO album was an event. But albums used to take a long time to make in those days. That was a big difference. That was a huge difference between ELO and the Move.
It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose.
It came as a great shock when Roy left, because myself and Jeff and Richard Tandy, we had no idea that Roy was not happy or anything. And we did this. We released the first album, which was a bit hit and miss, and there was some stuff worked and some didn't. But we did this tour of Italy, I remember, and then we came back, and then next thing we heard, it was literally a bit embarrassing, really. We heard off other people that Roy Wood has got this new band called Wizzard, and he, like a rock and roll band. So we had to sort of regroup and bring in new players, and made ELO into a 7-piece band, and then actually started bringing in people that were not from Birmingham. But myself and Richard Tandy and Jeff Lynne were all Birmingham boys.
Richard would always go to the stadium or whatever where we were playing 2 hours before anybody else, and he'd be in a room, a bit like this room sat out there, playing the piano when we got there, practicing. Nobody else would. We'd all turn 5 minutes before or whatever, and off we go. But Richard was just so dedicated.